The Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The 1-2 pitch to first. Freeze has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Machado now on 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tatis stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Verdugo waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping in, David Freese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Margot patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Turner is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, scooped up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Padres lead it 1-0. Striding in, Franmil Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 32, Franmil Reyes.
First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Drilled down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Francisco Mejia.
In now, Francisco Mejia will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Mejia, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Max Muncy will be next. 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out to left field. Renfroe coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So striding in, Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. High in the air into shallow left center. Heading after it is Margot. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, number 9, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
The second baseman, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 46, Eric Lauer.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
.30 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, number 23.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Manuel Margot will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. That's a strike. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Austin Barnes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Austin Barnes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The first baseman, number 25, David.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Barnes leads off first with 1 away. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And another foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Left fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the tying run is in to score from third, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
In now, Justin Turner. Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting.
And that will bring up the versatile Max Muncy. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Muncy, 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor,
fielder,
but it wasn't
11.
outrageous. Hey, listen,
AJ.
calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Corey Seager, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pollock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that's finally over for a strike. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. Turner over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes moves over. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 25, David Freese.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, David Freese. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1. And there's ball 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate. So maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul. Freeze, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead this one though, 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hunter Renfroe.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is in off the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
At the plate, number 9. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 one more time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Will Myers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
San Diego, number 4, Will Myers.
Right there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back easily. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. Number 40 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
The Padres, number 40.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off as we begin the home
third
5th.
baseman, Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Five runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Pull him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're up 5-1. Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Popped up. Freeze has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 5-1. So coming to the plate, A.J.
Leading
Pollock.
up for
It
the
was a
Dodgers,
walk in his last
the
trip.
center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Now in the box, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Runners going. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pollock on at first. Nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Popped up. Hosmer over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-2, here it comes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Up next for the Padres.
Hey, after starting a
The
game
right
0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Popped him up. Barnes shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard to short. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Braves. They're down here 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Freese. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tatis scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, no left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Justin Turner is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Runner goes for second. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 1. So striding forward now, Francisco Mejia. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Now at the plate, number 9. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Greg Garcia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Two-one. Here it is. Grounded to first. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freeze. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 23.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Too high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They're down 5-1. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the 3rd to see if they'll fish. Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1, here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box, Max Muncy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 3. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Warren Playing here in his age 31 season, he was a fourth-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, and he is in there.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another chance? Austin Barnes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
0-1 count and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone, ball three.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses, ball four, and that will force home a run.
It's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping into the box, David Freese. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Pollock, the runner at third. Seager at second. Peterson on at first with 2 down. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away. Alex Verdugo would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now that,
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Luis Perdomo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Alex Verdugo will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way. At the knees, strike one. Perdomo, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Here it comes on 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3 runs already home here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now, Manuel Margot starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 13.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado.
That's a ball.
And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Whoa.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Franmil Reyes. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 is a fastball down below the knees. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-0 count, the pitch. This is foul right side. The 2-1 on its way. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. And he fouls this one off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Reyes over at second. Renfroe at first. 2 out in the inning. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Reyes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
The batter, number 9.
JT Shagwell gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
JT Shagwell.
Number 9 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Three-two pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ian Kinsler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
San Diego, number 3, Ian Kinsler.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. San Diego. Good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-3 tonight. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Clayton Kershaw earns the victory on the mound. Eric Lauer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.